we always grew up with a heavy bag. My dad always had a bag downstairs, and my grandfather fought. Everybody in my family fought. So it was like sort of like the thing to do. You know what I'm saying? And I just loved it. I loved it. It was my way out. You know what I mean? It was like my only way out, just to make something out of myself. You know what I mean? I love boxing, and I had a great trainer, PK Pecora, and he took on to me like a father. You know, I have no father. You know what I'm saying? And I look forward to making him proud. Like, I look forward to going to the gym, knowing I was sparring, I look forward to them things. Just so I could get some, like, get back. You know what I mean? Like, feel love somewhere. You feel me? No, I remember I was in there with my best friend Brandon, right? And it was just me and him, like in our little locker room. We're 4-round fighter. I'm like the 4-round fighter. I'm like B, yo, I'm not the 4-round fighter tonight. Watch and see what I do. You know what I mean? Like, this is gonna be us one day. We're gonna be doing this for real, like, not just on some, like, we're gonna be doing this like with the belts and all that. You know what I mean? It's not only am I put it to do this, I got a son. You know what I mean? And I got people that work out. My nephew. I got people that like to do this. That they actually like to do this, and it just so happens that I'm the best at doing this. So they got to learn from the best. You know what I mean? I look forward to being one of the best trainers in the world too. I come from like basically nothing. You know what I mean, we didn't have nothing. Like, man, I didn't have no father. My mom, I had a mom, but you know what I'm saying, she was going through some tough times. You feel me? And basically I had what I had was the streets. Like, I got next to some real people. You know what I mean? I got next to some dudes. It was just boom, right from there. You know what I mean? And they sort of took me under my wing. I went to the boxing gym. That was it. And then everything else was over with. Like, when I tell you that, this is crazy. I'm about to tell you something serious. Yo, listen. I literally stopped learning. Like, I just loved boxing. Like, I closed my mind. It was just like, boom, this is what I'm gonna be. This is what I am. You know what I mean? If you got a flat tire, I would not know how to fix it. We'd be in the car stuck, you know what I mean? Because that's how boxing is to me. Even to this day, like, I love boxing. That's what it is. You know what I mean? I don't know how else to put it. I fought. This is my first fight. My brother fought before me. My brother fought, and I was just happened to go down to Golden Gloves to see him fight. Just, you know what I mean? Went down to see him fight in the Golden Gloves, and when I went there, there was a kid that looked as big as me, and I'm looking at him. He wins the fight. He won the whole tournament, and I thought that, like, I was different. I was different. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't like a boxer. I didn't know I was from the streets. You know what I'm saying? So after the fight, I was like, yo, I want to fight you. I didn't mean no disrespect. I just wanted to fight him. Some dude told me, listen to this. Wait to hear this. He's down in Florida, right? Buddy McGirt. He's a friend of mine. He's training a kid from Pittsburgh, Southpaw. He's sweet as hell. His name's Teddy. I don't forget his last name. He's so sweet. He's #1 in the country right now. Anyway, he's like, man, he's like, yo, you look just like Paul Spadafora. He's like 14 years old. He said, he looked at Buddy. He's like, every night before I go to sleep, I watch his fight. I watch one of his fights. You know what I mean? That shit's deep as hell, man. You know what I mean? I'm definitely gonna find redemption in the ring first, and then out of the ring as a trainer. You know what I mean? And as a person in general. You know what I mean? Like, it's impossible for it not to happen. You know what I mean? I'm putting myself in a position where it's gonna happen. It's gotta happen. You know what I mean? And once I give it back like that and keep giving it back like that, You know, I was telling my son, we was talking about this the other day. You don't got to be a fighter. You know what I mean? You don't have to be a fighter. You whatever you do, you gotta do it right. You gotta know when you're doing it right. You know what I'm saying? This is the right thing to do, and you know right and wrong, right from wrong. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And you know, this is my life. Like, this is exactly how I want my home to be. You see, you see this is my living room. We're in a ring. You know what I mean? My bed's back there. Like, that's my dream. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make it happen.